Bruins Overtime Live presented by BuyAToyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit BuyAToyota.com. With Billy and Barry, I'm Sophia. Guys, a couple things we talked about heading into this one. One, it would be a test. Two, could they avenge kind of their loss back in December, which Jim Montgomery called embarrassing? They did. And could they keep the momentum going from Saturday? They did that. 4-1 the final. Quite a good game for them.
I'd say just a little bit different, not much, but just a little different than Saturday's game against Montreal.
Just a tad, exactly.
Just a little bit. I'll tell you what, that was there was not a lot. It was like how I feel with the tie on, really choked. Yes, in fact, I think we should unbutton it now and get a little room to breathe as the game is over, Barry.
Yeah, but it was a good, had a little bit of playoff atmosphere early on, didn't it?
Playoff style, yeah.
You had two teams that are extremely good defensively. That showed up. You only allowed just over 20 shots each. You had good goaltending. As Brick had talked about, the Bruins' power play wasn't as good. You thought going into it, that's where they had a big advantage. It was a good hockey game, though.
Would you agree? Coaches will say, and players will say, that was intense.
Yep.
It was hard fought. It was hard to get an inch of ice. Maybe not the most scintillating for fans to watch, but the players are saying, we earned that victory, or Winnipeg is saying, hey, that was a tough battle, you know?
Yeah, and like we showed in the second intermission, it's all about layers on both teams, and you just couldn't get any speed going because both teams are exceptionally good defensively.
Jake DeBrusk continuing his fantastic play, 14 points in 14 games. This one, guys, not only the timing of the goal, but shorthanded, so good and good.
Yeah, I like the way, I mean, this was good Morgan geeky. He was sneaky geeky on this play right there, pushing the puck up, and then here, sliding the puck, and Jake DeBrusk gets it over, and here he's going to get to the net. I love taking up the ice barrier to get to the net. That brings everybody back, and also it turns the Winnipeg Jets defenders, because Geeky says, I'm going to sneak you right to the front, and then Jake DeBrusk comes in and hammers it past the right pad.
Yeah, and also another key, Billy, is Forbert jumps into this play right the neutral zone here. Now he provides, he slides over, he brings Winnipeg with him. That creates that gap for Geeky, so good job by Forbert. But to your point, Sophia, huge goal. That was a big sigh of relief because they were just getting ready to, on the power play type of opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
In a situation where Winnipeg was kind of carrying the play a little bit at this point, Billy.
They were.
And it was a good play by Geeky going to the net, and DeBrusk continuing to follow up on it, and a huge goal.
Charlie Coyle, guys, officially with this goal that he had in this one, his 17th, now surpasses the most amount of goals he's ever had with the Bruins.
Yeah, and it's you can keep continuing to count because his play is getting better as the year goes on. And a good job, as we talked about Carlo here, just controlling the puck, gets it back to Lindholm. Lindholm looks right at Coyle. From this angle, it looks like he makes a nice little on-the-ice pass, Billy, but when you look at it above, it's about 3 or 4 feet off the ice, and he still knocks it in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he says to himself, I've got 13, meaning Coyle, and 63, Marchand, both going to be at the front. Here we go. Good shrinking of the zone by Carl. That puck retrieval is so important. And right now you see that double layer. You got 2 guys in front. That's all Lindholm's doing is he's shooting it with his head up. He's shooting for those 2 guys' sticks. He's saying if one of the 2 of them get it. Now, Coyle was further away, so he had a better chance. I think Marchand perhaps right next to the goaltender there, Hellebuck, but he's putting it into an area that it is 3 feet off the ice. This is the best look at it right here. No dusting off of it, shin pad high, there off the heel of the stick, and it goes. Look at Hellebuck. He's thinking it's going glove. It goes block.
Yeah, and the one shot beats 3 Winnipeg players right by him.
17 points, 33 shots on net, and 4 game-winning goals for Charlie Coyle in the last 14 games. Somebody who also is continuing his much smaller of a streak, but hey, he was rock bottom, he said a couple of weeks ago. Jakub Lauko with his 2nd of the season.
Yeah, and this line was good in the first period. Lauko out there with Geeky and Frederick, and here they are getting pucks deep. The Bruins, when they were good in this game, folks, again, no shocker, using the back of the net, changing side to side the point of attack, winning wall battles. I have really loved how they've won wall battles lately, Barry. It's been really instrumental to their success. Here comes this nice little soft pass from a skilled play from Frederick as he gets it, shimmies open, and then Lauko coming on the left side. Here's the good overhead. Win the one battle, take the hit right there, keep the puck down low. Now you take another hit to continue the forecheck. Here's your bit of your cycle, low to high, and now you get everybody, I don't want to say discombobulated, but look at the Jets having to spin around to find it. There's this little open up play by Frederick over to Lauko.
The second game in a row, I think, Billy, I don't think it was third, but the second one in a row where they really haven't had that distinct 4th line again, where you're kind of splitting things up a little bit in the 3rd and 4th line. And Montgomery's team has been rewarded for that.
Yeah, third game. Yep. Third game. It's something I think that
a little more skill on the third and fourth, right?
Skill, but also I think he feels he got more veteran presence on each line, and I think that makes him feel more comfortable as well, you know. And that also, I mean, let's not forget, the fourth line was, until a few games ago, for the most part, a Beecher, a Steen, and a Lauko. So young in age, young in experience. Now he gets to use these guys and almost like, to borrow a word from Bruce Cassidy, toggle them around if need be.
All right. Well, listen, I feel like I say this every game, whether we're talking about Swayman or Allmark. It's not because I'm not being creative. It's because it's true. Swayman making timely, very timely big saves.
Well, especially in the third period. You know, I mean, you look at it, they say only made 21 saves. Yeah, but they were outshot in the third period, Billy, 12-6. Namestnikov, Lowry, those two opportunities right in front of the net. My goodness, they were huge saves.
Well, the Namestnikov one was spectacular.
Yeah. Oh, just missed the rebound. But, boy, he makes the good saves again. And you could see, the reaction after the game. The crowd was very appreciative of his effort because, again, the Bruins were kind of sitting back a little bit. But a lot of that is Winnipeg being a good hockey club, taking it to them. And, you're going to get a little bit of a pushback at some point from a team that's as good as Winnipeg, and it was in the third period.
Well, especially after the Bruins outshot 10-4 in the second and really did a beautiful job. Winnipeg is a proud team this year. They're playing with the right kind of attitude. They've got a lot of size. I don't know if Lowry helps himself there, putting it back a little more in Swayman. Swayman sliding over makes a great save. Listen, this Jet team, they started to push pucks out of the zone. They started to get them deeper, just like the Bruins did, and then they started to make things happen. But Swayman, like Linus, the bedrock for this team. The way he makes saves, and boy, Barry pointed this out much earlier in the season. It's so true. He just doesn't get outside of his crease area. Yeah. He just doesn't get caught sliding outside of it. It's real fun to watch.
Under control. He really is.
And by the way, Hellebuck, pretty darn under control, too, at the other end of the ice.
Battle of the goaltenders for sure tonight. Now, Swayman is our Subaru star of the game. So with that, let's take a look at Jeremy Swayman's numbers at home through 12 starts, 9-2-1, 2 shutouts included in that. And tonight, like you guys said, 21 saves on 22 shots. And he spoke with Andrew Raycroft.
Well, Jeremy, this interview would have been really interesting if you were able to rip that one, not get knocked down. But honestly, how annoyed are you that David Pastrnak didn't put it in the empty net to get the point?
No, he's got enough points for us, and he's going to keep doing that. So it's all good. We'll just keep working on it in practice.
Going into a game like this, knowing that you're not going to be able to give up a lot of goals, knowing your team's probably not going to score 5 or 6, it has to be a little bit of a different mindset for a goaltender.
I think going into every game, you don't want to let in goals, right? But tonight, that was definitely a game plan of ours. We knew it was going to be hard to create offense, and obviously Hellebuck does his job every night. So it's one of those games where you're not getting a ton of rubber, and you just got to stay in it one shot at a time. So the guys in front of me did such a great job. I mean, and in 2 periods of 10 shots is pretty unbelievable. So those guys did such a great job in front of me, making my life easy, and a really special win for us moving forward.
Just a couple more games until your first All-Star break, All-Star game up in Toronto. I'm curious if you have everything planned out, and it'll be my chance to say good luck because I'm not going to see it before you go. So good luck, but are you all planned? Everything ready? Tickets? Everyone? The list is booked?
Yep, the list is booked. Really fortunate to have a team away from the Bruins to take care of me, so off the ice. So really excited about that. But as you know, Razor, it's one game at a time beforehand. You don't want to get complacent or else you get humbled pretty quick. So just stay in the moment and trying to earn the All-Star break. So really excited, looking forward to it.
Well, you can invite me to your next game. Good luck. Good job tonight, and finish strong the next couple days.
You're always invited, Razor.
All right.
You're the best. Thanks, brother. All right, see you.
Oh, nothing but love between those two. We've got a whole lot more to come as we're going to continue to go down these goals and what happened in this 4-1 win over the Winnipeg Jets. Coming up next, Brick goes one-on-one with Jim Montgomery.